Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm very sorry it's been a while. I've had to take a break so that I don't break down. And all right, you're welcome to today's edition. And today we're just going to be doing something very simple. We are in the technology age, and writers want to know how they can write article fast, especially when you've got loads and tons of clients, tons of job. Like I've got tons of job on my neck at the moment. I've got over 7 or 8 to 10 write-ups to deliver. So today we're going to be talking about using article rewriter. When you get jobs from clients, they get to tell you, don't use article spinner, don't use this. But do you know that there's a way you can use it to write a good article? And that is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So brothers and sisters, I want you to tag along. That's what we're going to be doing today. So let's go over to the screen. I'm sure you all can see my screen. I'm sure you can all see my screen. So there are many spin bots. But when you spin articles, when you write this article, now this is a site I want to use as test run. I'm just going to be using this is an article here. I'm going to use it as test run for you guys, so that you know how to save yourself. Maybe article you ought to write for 10 hours. You can save yourself the stress of maybe 2 to 3 hours. Because using article rewriters doesn't mean you're not going to do some work. Because the mistake many people do is once they take it to an article spinner, you forget that it's going to spin words and it's going to change the original and the intentional meaning. Don't forget there are many people reading online. So what are we going to do? I'm sure you can all see my screen. So if you want to use a reliable tool in writing, you should use article rewriter. I'm going to type it here, article rewriter 2. So it's going to show so many. As you can see here, there are different article rewriter. We've got spin rewriter, but I don't use spin rewriter. This is the one I use, article rewriter. Now, please, just to say this, I don't encourage this, but these are tactics you need to know as a writer. Do not use this thing unless you have too much jobs, and do not use it for articles above 1,000 words. It's not going to work for you. If you use it, you can only use it when you're writing between minimum of 500 words article and maximum of 1,000 articles. So this is an article rewriter. Now I've been told, let's assume that you have a work to deliver. Remember, if you follow any of my videos, I've always explained that most of what we're doing, most of what we're writing is research. And that's why clients will tell you that read from different articles to get advice, to get a clue of what you want to write. The main thing is just to make the work original. So now let's assume. So don't forget, article rewriter tool is very reasonable and it's very reliable. So let's assume this is the article I'm rewriting. I'm just going to be copying this little part. So you can see I'm copying it. Now I've copied it. And one thing is, you must wait for the article rewriter to load. Like, let me refresh the page. The page is loading. I think my internet is a bit slow. I don't know why. Let me refresh it, because I just want everything to be, original in the presence of you guys. Now, do not post it while it is still like this. Wait for these images, which are the little adverts, the Google AdSense, the Google adverts that you see on this side. Wait for them to load before posting. And believe me when I say this, I do not encourage plagiarism. I am only teaching you the tactics of being a writer. So this is article rewriter 2. Now I've pasted the write-up here. Do you understand, guys? Now, like I said, you cannot do this without the help of a tool, and that is Grammarly. You must have a Grammarly Premium if you are using this article. And For instance, you know, majorly I write in American English, so everything is set. If you watch my previous video on how to use Grammarly, this was the last part I forgot to explain, that Grammarly gives you the option to write in 3 different English. We've got, 4 different English. We've got American English, we've got Canadian English, we've got Australian English, and we've got British English. But majorly, people prefer American English, except you are getting a client from America or you're getting a client from Canada. So that's what it is, guys. So make sure you have a Grammarly Premium, because I'm going to have a Grammarly Premium. I'm going to open my Grammarly Premium, down, new documents. Just the reason why you must have Grammarly Premium is that, you know, Grammarly helps rewrite sometimes. Grammarly tells you how to restructure words, and that is how you can beat plagiarism, because, you know, your clients you're giving this job are going to take it to maybe Copyscape or Grammarly Premium. Now, if they take it to Copyscape precisely, you cannot escape Copyscape. Maybe Grammarly plagiarism is also strong, but not as strong as Copyscape. Copyscape is going to bring everything out for you. So basically what I'm teaching you is how to save yourself from stress, and how to beat the plagiarism of Google Metrics. So let's go back to our article rewriter 2. Don't forget, guys, if you're just joining me for the first time, please, I want you to subscribe on my channel. I want you to refer me, like my videos. Even if you think there are some things I'm not doing right, please drop it in the comment box. That's why I'm doing this. I want to improve. So now, once you have done this, come over here. You see where they write this rewrite text. But before doing that, guys, endeavor to type this word written here, which is RTF. And once you're done with that, click on write text and wait. And you must have a sound internet. Now, it is done writing. It is done writing. Now, before copying these words, don't forget it's going to substitute words. But then these words must make sense. Now, look at here. It said, preparing for your baby. Yeah, getting ready for your baby. Baby shower. Child shower. You're changing body. Now, this is where you can help yourself. All you just need to do is just highlight this. Now, this thing deals with tactics. It deals with you being reasonable, checking what you're doing. You can put it to changing your body. Now, the reason why I said you must have Grammarly is because Grammarly can help. Grammarly can help. Now, here it says setting up to the nursery. Check again here. It said preparing for the nursery. Preparing for the nursery. So you can just say here, you can just help yourself here by saying nursery preparation. Then let's check again. That is initial 10 days. It said first 10 days. You can say the first 10 days. Don't forget, guys, what we're trying to do is we're trying to beat plagiarism. We're trying to beat plagiarism. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to beat plagiarism. We're trying to beat plagiarism. So here he says taking care of your baby. He said feeding your baby. You know, I just typed a random article that how to take care of a child. Now I said you can say here you can change it to. Now it's not as if you're not going to rewrite. You're going to do rewriting, because at the end of the day, the client wants to see that you have made effort in writing this yourself. And don't forget, no matter how robot gets smart, it cannot assimilate the thinking of a child. The thinking of a child, that's a child now, not to even talk of the thinking of, you know, an adult like us. So this is what article writer is all about. Once you have done it, then, you know, he said breastfeeding guide. I can decide to leave that. He said your post-birth. Your post-birth. And it says, you can see here that the article writer already make this word not making sense again. Like It doesn't make it reasonable. Like, what is your post-birth? Guys, I know you're getting the point. Sorry, I have to turn off the sound here. Now, so here you can just say, like I told you, it's not as if you're not going to work. Childbirth. Childbirth aftermath. Now look at here, it says during the initial 10 days home with your child. Now, once you're done with that, the reason why I did that is because, you know, we can have some things. Okay, you can say here, I can also change here to before child birth. And I can just remove this baby arrives. So don't forget, it's the same heading. So let's just assume these are the headings here are what we have here as sub-headings. So let's just copy everything and let's take it to our Grammarly. So paste it here. Like I said, you can't do this without Grammarly Premium. You must have a Grammarly Premium. You can see Grammarly is already bringing out correction. It's already bringing out. So this will help you, this will help you. You can see it's already changing it. It's already changing it. It's already changing it. It's already changing it. But at the same time, you must watch what Grammarly is changing it to. Now, let's read here. It says, a few things will generally come during the initial 10 days of staying home. So this is where your effort comes in. Others of staying home. So this is where your effort comes in. You can also change the 10 to letter, little pressure, you understand. And of course, you have to watch out. Look at this writer here now. You have to remove the name so that, this is where because this person can actually report you to authorities, and, before the write-up would discredit the website. So guys, I hope you're following. Now look, you can see, if you take a look at all these underlined words, you can see. So that is how you manage to beat, plagiarism. But at the same time, guys, you have to read. You have to check it. You have to check what you're doing. You have to check everything. And that is where your effort comes in. Guys, like I said, do not use article rewriter for an article minimum of, let's just say 100 words and the maximum of 1,000 words. Anything that has to do with 1,500 words, 2,000 words, sit down and write. That's where you learn. That's where you get the experience. So if you can see all this, this is an advice, so that is how it changes it. But because this is a tutorial, so this is a lesson you guys need to learn. So I'm advising you guys, if you are a writer and you've got multiple jobs in your hand and you're looking for the fastest means to write these words and save yourself some stress, article rewriter can help you. Like I said, I'm recommending article rewriter too. And please say no to plagiarism. Like I said, say no to plagiarism. You can see that there are options here. There are issues here. If we scroll down, you see. So all these things helps you beat plagiarism. It's telling you to use another words. All these things. Look. Okay, that place is too wordy. Look. So when you do this, just ensure you are reading, and that is how you can use article rewriter. It's not the case that you're not going to put effort, but when you use article rewriter for your work, endeavor to check that you are checking what the article rewriter has rephrased the word to. And you check, look at the end. I said, be ready for nappy rashes as most kids matured. 0 to 2 years, foster a diaper rash here and there. Does it make sense to you? If it makes sense to you, leave it. If it doesn't make sense, check. But at the same time, guys, nothing beats a writer doing the work by him or herself. Nothing beats that. So this lesson is just a way to save you from stress. In case you got so many jobs at hand and you're looking to meet up with deadlines, you don't want to have issues with clients, article writer can help you. So guys, we have come to the end of today's lesson. If you're just joining my channel for the first time, please, I want you to help us subscribe, recommend us, the left-handed writer. That's what I'm known for. And till I catch you next time, I want to say thank you for always checking out my channel, and God